What's going on, you guys? So, dropped a video earlier. I'm sure some of you guys seen it already. Seen the actual video when it happened. I'm not sure if it's still up. I checked. I could see it, but some other people said they wasn't able to find it. So maybe too much was being spoke about in that particular video. But when Terence Crawford is a free agent, what would the excuses be? What are they gonna say when a boogeyman comes knocking? Because he's gonna come. Will he even get those fights with the Sean Porters, Keith Thurmans, Errol Spence Jr.'s, whoever else is a PBC guy? Or will he be sitting on the sidelines like a Gary Russell Jr., right? Wait till some people get up there and hit that like button as you come on in the building. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about Terence Crawford. Because according to one of his trainers, they may end up just taking as a pay to fight. Just to stay sharp. And of course for the money. But to stay sharp. Or they could just wait it out. But Bud may end up taking that fight was a pay to anyway. Just to stay busy when he, ends up walking out the door to see what PBC is talking about. So if he don't fight Zepeda, or if he don't fight in October, then that would have been a pretty long stretch for Terence Crawford for him only fighting, once a year? I think that'd be only him fighting once a year. So I think that if they choose to fight, then so be it. But they also had the option to just wait it out. But what would the excuses be when he comes knocking? Sean Porter was a WBO mandatory at one point. Oh, I wouldn't say mandatory. He's the number one guy in the WBO. And next thing you know, he's not. They act like they didn't want the fight, and then he's not. He's not. And honestly, let's be real. It seemed like it's a pretty popular or common thing amongst PBC fighters when there's another guy from another side that shows interest in fighting one of their guys. It seemed like it's going to be a real struggle for that outside guy to get a fight with anybody from the PBC. So what Terence Crawford has to do is he has to go over there and start banging on that PBC door if he's not in there already. That's what he's going to have to do, because I don't think they're going to come outside and play. If we know anything from boxing, from our time as boxing fans in this modern era, we learned that those guys from over there, they don't seem too willing to let other guys from other sides come in and play. You know what I'm saying? But what would the fans say? All the detractors. You said, I thought Sean really wanted to fight, but salute, bro. I did too. I really did. I thought Sean, at one point, really did want to fight, but maybe it was just a smoke screen. Maybe it was just a smoke screen to make it look like they all ain't really ducking this guy. Maybe it was just a clout chase. But whatever the case, they packed their bags up quick once Al Heyman told them no. They packed their bags up real quick. Sean Porter was supposed to be announcing his next fight or some shit like that. I wonder who it is, and I wonder if he did it already. But yeah, and then Keith Thurman, you hear about him supposed to be fighting Sean Porter. Maybe that's the fight. Sean Porter versus Keith Thurman. I mean, I'd rather see one of those guys fight Bud, but as we know, they don't really like to let guys in there unless they part of the team. You know what I'm saying? They ain't letting nobody in over there unless you part of the team. And that's just what it is with PBC. You got to go over there. You see what they want to do with Canelo Alvarez. They want Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal. Now, I heard it's $100 million. I'm not sure how true that is, but Caleb Plant, Jamal Charlo, and David Benavidez, that's some really good fights, and those are good names to have on your resume. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's a good play for Canelo Alvarez, honestly. And then you consider he'll be on pay-per-view. We can see what his pay-per-view is looking like, if he's really still got that drawing power like he once had back when he was still on pay-per-view. But he don't want to sign with Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really want to sign with Al Heyman. I guess they're supposed to be making a decision soon on that Caleb Plant fight. I heard Dimitri Bivol also. This is just some new news real quick. But Dimitri Bivol also is a guy that's popped up now as a potential opponent for Canelo Alvarez. Dimitri Bivol's been on the shelf, I think, for a while now. So this is perfect for Canelo Alvarez. It's just ridiculous, man. But back to Bud, man. You know, we haven't seen too much from Bud. Of course, we've seen that video of him on the 4th of July that went somewhat viral. But we haven't seen too much of Bud. So I think everybody needs to take a break from this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, from the spotlight, from the media. Get your name out there, name away from all the nonsense for a while. But eventually he's going to have to bring it back in. Because after Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao fight, then people going to be looking at Terence Crawford. Whoever wins. Because he's one of the last guys left in the division with a belt. He got one of the last Dragon Balls. So, yeah, he's going to have to be ready for that. He said he's on the run. Who's on the run, Bud? Nah, man, he's coming. When he comes knocking on that door, will they run or will they fight? Errol Spence said that after Pacquiao, they're going to see what Crawford's talking about. They're going to see what Crawford's talking about. It would probably be a lot easier for Bud to get that fight if he wasn't dealing with Al Heyman. I mean, not Al Heyman, but Bob Arum. Let's just be real. And if you've seen the interview yesterday with Red, yeah, man, they they might have said a little too much, to be honest with you guys. But since they still got some months left with this guy, but they're definitely not happy. They're definitely not happy. Bro, salute to my man Drizzy KO. Yeah, man, these dudes. Yeah, this is just a random live. I didn't even schedule it or nothing, but yeah, why would these dudes make videos and live? I said, yeah, bro, Barbershop started that shit. I seen the video. He started, and it was basically based off his assumption. But the Bud haters took that and ran with it like he really signed with Top Rank. Like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? People really believe that. I mean, people want to believe Bob Arum when it fits their narrative, when it fits their agenda. That's when they want to believe Bob. Oh, well, Terence Crawford re-signed. Why? Because Bob said so. But Bob said this too. Well, Bob didn't really mean that. Man, get out of here, man. Stop playing with me. Keep this shit all the way consistent. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum, he be saying anything all the time. You know? He just be saying anything. And they expressed frustration with that. They probably don't want to talk too much about it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? In the public, you know, they don't want to talk all about that personal shit like that, business. But it gets leaked out. Shit like that gets leaked out amongst hardcore fans anyway. Casual fans don't know nothing about this shit. But us hardcore fans do. He said, why do you ever say Aftermath? He said, why don't you ever say my name? You think Candyman? Man, they don't never say Bud's name, bro. Bud's Candyman. He's the Candyman of boxing. They don't want to say his name. There's a few boogeymen in boxing. Let's just be real about these boogeymen. Whether you feel they deserve it, whatever the case, these guys are boogeymen. And you're going to be surprised that one of these guys I named. Shannon fucking Briggs is a boogeyman. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. Nobody wants to just not shut that guy up. Nobody. Let's go, champ. Demetrius Andrade, Boo Boo, Gary Russell Jr., the Little Demon, and then we got Kumite Terence Crawford. Those are the boogeymen. Haney's having a hard time too, Postman. Yeah, you're right. But Jojo Diaz was talking like he wanted some smoke. I think JoJo really wants smoke. We go see though. Dev gonna have to fight that dude. He was talking big shit. He said, "I'm Candyman. Get up out of here, man." Hey, bro, they damn near had your boy thinking that he re-signed. The way it just kind of spread it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I seen the initial video where it came from, I damn near almost start believing. Like, man, did this motherfucker really re-sign? You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. Nah, they didn't. They didn't. That'll be career. Like I said, that would be career suicide. That would be career suicide if Terence Crawford signs with Bob Arum again. Point blank period. That's what it'll be. Career suicide. Y'all hit that like button for your boy if you're in the building. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Just a random live video. Yeah, I noticed that too between him and Floyd. They seem to have a good relationship. It's not public or nothing, but so he called Floyd up on speed dial real quick on that Rolly situation. You know what I'm saying? I think Floyd only lets certain guys have his number like that. You know, so I mean, maybe they be talking, man. You know, and it's really none of our business, but we could assume that him and Floyd got a relationship and they be talking. Floyd does nothing but big up Bud. He just wants him to come over where he needs to be, and that's what PBC. But see, what them other dudes fight him though, because we know Al Heyman ain't gonna make these guys do something they don't want to do, and he will make them do something that he don't want them to do. So if Al Heyman don't want these guys to fight Bud, they won't do it. Only few guys I believe they'll go against the grain on Al Heyman, and AB was probably one of them. I don't think fighting Maidana was really a good idea. You know, moving up 2 weight classes, fighting those big dudes. I don't know if Al would advise something like that. I just don't know. Yeah, bro. AM Film Studio salute. He says, man, his eyes, they don't want to fight, boy, are not allowed to. Never seen an era of boxing when a champ couldn't get a belt. Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Bro, you said it. They either don't want to fight, boy, or they're not allowed to. That is just what it is. That is just what. And then they use Bob Arum all the time. Excuse. So Crawford needs to eliminate Bob Arum from the equation. Then we go really see what's going to happen. We go really see what's going to happen. I can't wait. It's going to be interesting this fall. I think a lot is going to go down this fall. A lot. I can't wait till this fall in boxing. He says, boo-boo hurt business decisions. I mean, fuck. Not everybody's going to have that golden road like Canelo, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes come from nothing. Salute to my man Yeshua. Then it's shit. I was about to flow it out. Nazarin, salute, bro. Much love, man. I appreciate the support, man. I really do. Yeah, Haney got to fight JoJo next, bro. If T.O.'s pulling out of fights, yes, he is. Do I believe he got COVID? No, because I heard that he was out on vacation, like doing shit. And man, that's all cap, bro. It's all cap. I don't even want to get into the top rank shenanigans right now. I'm gonna try to keep it on Bud and the welterweight situation. You said Boo Boo Porter. Oh, I didn't see you said Porter. I mean, I don't see how Porter hurt his, unless you meant Gary Russell. But I don't see how Porter hurt his stock. I mean, Porter's gonna be the new Andre Berto in the next couple of years. One of Al Heyman's long-lasting soldiers, Sean Porter. Oh, so Pac didn't get re-elevated. They say he didn't. Then they said he did. Then they say he didn't. I don't know. Man, these dudes gonna be holding up that division, bro. It's like the welterweight division. It's like everybody's scared to really make a move. Dudes looking for the easiest, more lucrative route instead of just Sean Porter's the dog. I can't say, you know, just because he didn't really fight Bud, even though I think that he was pump fake on fighting Bud. He fought everybody else, so I gotta take him out of the equation, and I damn near gotta take Keith out too, even though he didn't want to fight Spence or Bud. I don't know, man. They all need to be fighting each other. That's the bottom line. Them dudes should be welcoming Terence Crawford into the fray, but nah, it's not like that. They should be welcoming a great warrior, a great fight like Terence Crawford, so we can all mix it up and put up some memorable fights for boxing, for some legacy. But nah, they don't want to do that. It's too political. And since Terence Crawford ain't on a team, he ain't on a red team. Nah, we ain't gonna let you in. Nah, how your pay-per-views looking over there? Nah, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say when it comes to boogeymen. They talk about the business and the numbers and shit in the public, and then the fights don't happen. But instead of them just saying, man, that motherfucker tough, shit, what y'all go get me for that? Nah, man, they trying to wait Bud out, man. This was the plan. In the process of this happening, they trying to age him out. All this long, drawn out shit, and it's aging him out. Thurman trying to act like he don't know who Ennis is, bro. They maybe he don't. These do. I mean, I know who Thurman know who Ennis is. He's bullshit. But a lot of these boxers and fighters don't even watch the sport. A lot of these guys, we know more about what's going on than they do. They just focus on what they do, get their bread, and go home. But we some boxing nerds and shit, so we know exactly what's going on. We hear what's going on in these streets. We know more about something that's going on in the actual sport than the actual fighters do sometimes. Salute to my man D-Lo 404 Boxing in the building. Y'all subscribe to my man D-Lo 404 Boxing. Hey man, it's sad, Fresh BMX. It's sad what's happening to those type of guys, undefeated fighters. Nobody just want to test themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Boxers aren't like MMA fighters. A lot of those guys want to test themselves against other guys, shit like that. But in boxing, man, nah, they don't want to go near these dudes. And sometimes money is not even the motivation for certain guys. They just don't want to get in there with that guy. Or they're going to need a whole lot of money. Like Manny Pacquiao, $40 million. He put a $40 million ticket on a fight with Terence Crawford, bro. $40 million to where they had to go out and try to get outside investors. That made it extra difficult. That made it extra difficult to make a fight like that. And then it was going to be on pay-per-view too. And he wanted $40 million. I mean, come on, bro. Manny Pacquiao wanted $40 million fucking dollars. He put the number was public where he wanted to fight that guy. That's a fucking boogeyman. He didn't say what he wanted to fight Spence at all, did he? No, he didn't. Nope. Sure didn't. He didn't say what he wanted. They just made that happen. But with Bud, oh no, I need that 10. Oh no, I might need that 40. Crazy. But when he comes knocking after October, it's gonna be real interesting this fall. When he comes knocking, will they answer the door and say, "Come on in"? Or will they act like they ain't there, hiding in the room under the bed somewhere? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like the fans get too caught. The fans prevented those type of fights from happening. The fans contributed getting too involved with the politics instead of everybody being on the same side of the fence saying we just want to see y'all fight. And for the most part, the Crawford fan base wanted to just see Crawford fight. But when it comes to these other dudes, oh well, who he beat, oh his resume is weak, and all this bullshit. He says that 40 was because of Bob. Probably was, honestly. You know what I'm saying? That could be something to do with it, but still, all these dudes want a high ticket to deal with Terence Crawford. He says, can Bud answer the PBC call? Oh, he will be answering. Because if he don't, his career is suicide. That's why. He has no other option but PBC. Let's be real. He has no other option. At 147, no options are there. At 154, no options there. If you've seen the interview last night, Spike laid it all out. He laid it out so hard, so vicious, that you can't even see the video unless you already watched it because it's private now. They ain't fucking with, they coming for smoke. They coming for smoke. Team Crawford is coming for smoke. And if Errol Spence beats Pacquiao, will you still keep that same energy? I think if he looks bad against Pacquiao, he won't. He gonna say something about going back to his ranch. He ain't gonna say nothing about Bud Crawford, the boogeyman, again. He ain't gonna do it. Why didn't they fight him, Terry? I know we usually agree, but we don't agree on this one. Why didn't they fight him? Why didn't these guys, the PBC Premier Boxing Champion welterweights, make an effort to fight the pound for pound, one of the best pound for pound boxers in the world, Terence Bud Crawford? Why didn't they make more of an effort to fight him? Why did they put a number in front of the fight? Why did they come out with these public negotiations? Why is it fuck Bob Arum and all that shit? Why, if you really want to fight this guy? He's one of the guys sitting at the top, not them. Them the guys are losers. No disrespect. I'm just saying they lost. He never lost. Period. No matter who he fought, he never lost. They lost. So why he got to come begging them for fights when he's worth more than them? Done more than them. Overall, moved up in weight. Something that they ain't even done yet. So why should he come begging them for a fight? He's the guy that's been on the pound for pound list for the past how many years? 11 fight, fucking knockout streak. Running through every damn body. So why do he got to go chasing them? If they really want to fight. But they see Crawford is going to have to chase them. Because they don't really want to smoke. So he going to have to come over there to the PBC office and kick that motherfucking door down and say, what's up? I'm here now. That's what's going to have to happen. He said that Sean and Porter called for. No, they didn't. It was pump faking and clout chasing. They didn't really want to smoke. If Keith Thurman really wanted to fight Crawford, he wouldn't have been like, fuck Bob Arum. You got to do business with this fucking guy. So why would you say that? And I don't even like Bob, but I'm just saying, if you want to do business, if you know he's dealing with this guy, and you really want to fight this guy, and you think you can get somebody, why would you say fuck him? Get up out of here, Keith. He didn't want no smoke. It was a cloud chase because them dudes on the sidelines. The Crawford name still had a buzz in these streets. Yeah, they only do in-house, bro. Let's look at the consistency or the patterns. Okay, and I'm not a PBC hater at all, but I keep it 100 on this channel. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to outside guys, outside threats, guys that could possibly beat one of their top guys, those fights do not fucking happen. You see what's happening with Caleb Plant and Canelo Alvarez, and I understand the business shit was going on with that, but you see, it's always the same shit, man. Terence Crawford, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, oh, I need 10, oh, I need 20 million, oh. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, oh, he on the wrong side of the street, and he got to pay what he weighs, 70-30, 60-40. You know what I'm saying? Well, dudes, Demetrius Andre can't get no fights from nobody over there. And he can't get fights over there on his own either. He can't get no fights. He is the fucking boogeyman. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you don't like him. I don't care if you thought he looked bad his last fight. That guy's the boogeyman. If he looked bad his last fight, how come nobody hopping on him? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely madness. He looked at bad his last fight, very vulnerable, and nobody want to hop on him. That's a boogeyman. Crawford looked a little bad against Mean Machine. I think he was kind of forcing the fight a little bit too much. He got dropped. Whatever. They still wasn't trying to fight. It took guys like Kell Brook to step up and shit. Oh, Kell Brook is going to be the biggest guy he fought and all this shit. But then after he washed Kell Brook and juked him and ran him out the ring, oh, Kell Brook was washed up. He was shot. But when it comes to Sean Porter and all these guys, they didn't want no smoke, man. They didn't really want no smoke. They didn't make no effort. You would think that since Sean Porter is almost like the new Andre Berto, right? He's one of Al Heyman's long-term soldiers. You would think that he'll let Sean Porter go over there and snatch that WBO belt and get that paper from that fight with Terence Crawford. Maybe even put some money with him going into the fight so Bob Arum ain't got to pay for two fighters just to make the fight for Sean. But no, they didn't really want that fight, bro. And really with PBC, they're waiting for Terence Crawford. Likely what they're doing, we're going to see, though. We're going to see if this energy is different. But what they're likely waiting to do is his contract is up. They're waiting till Bud's contract is up so they can see what they can do with him. I don't really think they really want to deal with Bob Arum. I know they don't, but I don't think they really want to fight Crawford either. Because I think if they really, really want to fight him, Al would have let him go fight. He may have advised against it, but how much could he really advise against it if they really wanted to do it? You know what I'm saying? Really believe that they can beat him. If you believe that you can beat him, then you can go do that. We've been playing around with Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence for how long? To the point where Crawford said, I'm done talking about that shit. 3 years. 3 years. Probably trying to age him out. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all go hit that like button, the bell icon button, the subscribe button. Hell, even donate if you can. He said, Dry Ennis is the boogeyman. Stop this. Come on, Terry. I mean, hey, he's a baby boogeyman. He's coming. Okay, I can't even deny that. Dry Ennis is a bad mother boy. He's gonna be a problem. Yeah, he's a baby boogeyman. He coming. He coming. Bro, I'm telling you, they're gonna try to age him out, Diablo. He says Crawford and Andrade are the two most dangerous fighters in boxing. The other two guys agreed him out. Bro, and it's not like Andrade is a guy that's be knocking people out and shit either. They just don't want to fight that dude. It's crazy. It's madness. Hey, it'll be career suicide, AJ. He says, what will you say, Bud? Man, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed, bro. You know what I'm saying? That'll be career fucking suicide. But based off of what I heard, that's not the play, bro. They're not. They don't like that disrespect. I'll just say that. Yeah, Fresh BX, baby boogeyman, bro. He's the baby boogeyman. He's gonna be a full blown boogeyman real soon. I don't think too many dudes gonna want to fight Dry Ennis, bro. That kid is crazy. Oh, they tell you this Bob Arum is broke, so he can't make no quality fight. Plus, I have not heard of it. He ain't gonna put on make Crawford fight. No, he ain't. And that's why he giving him Zepeda. Because Zepeda's a cheap fight on his way out. I already got paid this guy $4 million, and I'm not gonna make a return. So I'm gonna give him a cheap fight and kick him on his way out. So Bush, go ahead, beat the shit out of Zepeda, take that bag. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay sharp. You know, get in the ring, fight in front of a crowd. You know, get that going, and then go knock on that PPC door and see if Errol Spence still talking that shit. They may throw somebody in front of him first. They may throw a Sean Porter, maybe Ugas. I doubt Keith. We haven't seen nothing from Keith Thurman. Nothing from Keith Thurman. Nothing. We should be here. I expect to hear something soon, though. They've been pretty quiet. He says this Crawford move up to 140. Spence does not knock out his points. Bro, he stopped knocking guys out. He stopped knocking dudes out. Bud started knocking dudes out. Even more. Well, yeah. You do got to salute to my man Mark Chalambos. You do got a point there, bro. How would they age him out? They all around the same age. Yeah. Errol Spence is the youngest guy, but one of them would assume that he's around the same age too, just because of the accident and probably because of his lifestyle, sometimes outside of boxing. Maybe that shit can catch up to you quick. And then him gaining weight and, you know, shit like that. He said Bob Arum is far from broke. He doesn't want to spend within the budget. But no, he don't want to do shit for Bud, bro. He don't. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I kind of forgot about he said all that. Yeah, they can stay, bro. I could have bought a house in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he lost money. See, what he lost money on is that he didn't. I had it. Because we all know he losing money on Lomachenko. Let's be real. But he lost money on a deal, not on Crawford. He's getting his bread regardless. Actually, the fighter is getting over on the promoter, and he's pissed about it. Because no matter what, Crawford get a decent paycheck when he fights. You know what I'm saying? And Bob is mad. But the fans want to shit on Bud because the fighter actually got getting over in a promoter in this situation. For once, right? People always complain, oh, the promoter's always taking money from the fighters. Crawford actually getting over on Bob Arum, and that's why Bob Arum is pissed off. But the fans want to shit on Bud because Bob Arum is doing it. But y'all hate Bob. So which is it? Do you hate Bud or Bob? Oh, no, we just don't like Bud because he pressing Spence. He wanted to fight Spence. We didn't like that. Spence didn't react how we thought he'd react. So we just don't like Bud. Right? Who would have thought Spence would have reacted like that from this? We should be seeing a rematch right now or some shit. Like, come on, bro. Stop the bullshit. Hey, he's going to be talking about that shit after he fights Pacquiao, bro. He says, Bud said he wasn't asking for Spence fight no more. He fed up. Even if he went to people say I wouldn't bet on the fight. Bro, I think he just said that out of frustration. You know what I'm saying? A lot of political shit going on. His name getting drugged through the mud. A lot of politics and a lot of people all in his business. He seemed like a private guy. You know, so a lot of people all up in his business. It's frustration. I mean, fuck that. I'm not dealing with that. I can't even try to get a fight with this motherfucker. And fans all in my ass about stupid shit. I'll be mad too. All I want to do is fight. Two brothers, undefeated, in their primes in America. I just wanted to fight. And he went through all of that. Now Bud is there. I remember everybody, think back about 4 years ago before he even thought about going up to 147. Everybody loved Terence Crawford. You couldn't find a Bud hater. But as soon as he moved up in weight and said he wanted to fight the other top guys of PBC, that's when all this bullshit started. You couldn't find a Terence Crawford hater. Black guys, white guys, Hispanic. You couldn't find a Terence Crawford hater. Why? Because Bud was an exciting fighter and he put dudes away in impressive fashion. Who gave a fuck who he was fighting? We knew we was getting a show. But then he expressed interest in fighting the top guys in the welterweight division. Oh, well, no, he never did nothing. He on the wrong side of the street. Stupid shit, bro. Crazy. But when October hits, what's going to happen? It's going to be Halloween, too. And the boogeyman going to be coming. The boogeyman will be coming to Halloween. He said, stop defending bum Crawford. We going to see. We going to see. Actually, Errol better make sure he get past Manny Pacquiao, LT. Because Pacquiao might bust his shit. He gonna bust his shit. And then what? You should just fought Bud and lost to him. Now you lost to an old man. So he better fucking win that fight. After he do all this heavy lifting, hopefully he got something left for Crawford. Now they don't want no smoke. And wait till Halloween come. The boogeyman go be outside. The Grim Reaper go be outside. Yeah, I know. Yeah. They said a lot, man. It's a long storyline. It's a long story. It's a lot of shit that was said. But it was a lot of hurdles, a lot of bigger channels on YouTube contributed to prevent that fight from happening. Let's call a spade a spade. A lot of bigger channels on YouTube that got a voice, that got people that believe in and trust in them, changed the narrative and prevented that fucking fight from happening, dude. I think if those bigger channels, those bigger platforms was less political and more about just the fucking fight, instead of these motherfuckers' pockets, we probably would have got a lot of these fights, not just Crawford Spence. Boxing fans need to be on the same page. Stop protecting your favorite fighter. If he ain't ready, well, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. These boxers too scared to lose. Fans don't need to be worried about them losing. Fans need to be worried about them going out there and giving it their best. Less pressure on these guys that they ain't worried about losing their O and shit like that. Motherfuckers go take a loss. Somebody's go lose. Salute Michael Anderson. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. He said Spence don't want nothing with Bud. He couldn't even fool himself into thinking he could win. Telling you, bro. And we hear what Derrick James be saying. We used to hear that all the time. Oh well, how many tickets has he sold? How many arenas has he packed? Bro, you are the trainer. All you gotta do is get Spence prepared for that month. But no, you worried about his ticket sales and shit. If Spence got the juice, it shouldn't matter, right? Just like Canelo, it don't matter. Canelo can't use a lot of excuses a lot of these other guys try to use. Why? Because he's the money man. If Errol Spence got the juice, it shouldn't matter. So let's kill that. Crawford's not a draw. No, it don't matter. Just say he's a tough night out, and I want to be paid well to fight this guy. Just say that. Salute to my man, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment in the building. Y'all go subscribe to my man, Pound for Pound. LT, he says all Crawford fans don't really want the smoke. Wow. He be over here solo dolo too, man. Spence guy. Solo dolo. Gotta respect it. But Errol Spence don't want no smoke with Bud, bro. We know this. Hey, nowadays they do, bro. Back in the day, we were rivals. But nowadays, man, they don't want to deal with us no more, man. But back in the day, we were rivals. Drizzy KO says Crawford is a draw. He's clearly top 3 most type of fighter. Yeah, bro, a top 5 most hated. Bro, yes. Yes. He just need, bro, listen. Crawford just needs the right fighter, the opposite side of the ring of him, man. That's all he needs. That's it. He just need a good dance partner. But nobody wants to dance. You know what I'm saying? That's all he needs. Oh, he's not a draw. I mean, how the fuck he gonna draw anything if he can't get nobody in the ring to fight him? You know what I'm saying? You go get some European guy that's gonna be willing to step up, man. Come on, bro. Some European guy, some British dude go step up before any of these guys. He says Bob isn't letting. Hey, Bud go. Bud go run Zepeda out the ring though. You know what I'm saying? Bud might just run off with that WBO belt. Maybe Bob just let him have it. Sorry for the hard time, kid. No, that shit. Just take the belt and go in and get up out of here, man. Take your money, get your belt, get on up out of here. You better fucking win. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave it on a bad note. But hey, Bob Arum be doing some fucked up shit, but he is super, super de-duper old too. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like 1,000 years old. I mean, old people, man. I ain't gonna say it's an excuse for him to do what he's doing, but that motherfucker like 1,000 years old. He don't know what he be saying. He just be saying anything. That's why I don't listen to Bob no more. He's too old. He's too old to really listen to. He's 90 years old. Somebody should have been told him to take a seat, man. Just work from behind the scenes. You don't got to be out in front. Put somebody else up front. You know who I think would be good? A good promoter, a guy that can really do some good shit is probably Brian Custer. Somebody like that. He seems to be pretty good at that shit. But even though he's not a promoter, but I've seen what he was doing. He was kind of promoting the shit out of that Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley fight. I think he can get some people interested. But Bob Arum, nah, man, his time is up. Mr. Cheesehead, what's going on, bro? I see you in the building. He said it'll be disqualification. So he's not, man. I mean, it's a possibility, bro. I mean, it's not something I'm not gonna say it ain't gonna happen. You know, Bob. You know, he's known to be suspicious of lining dudes up. Okay, lining dudes up. But unfortunately for him, I don't think he has anybody that can really deal with Terence Crawford at all. That can even for him to even bullshit him like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's be honest. Bud Crawford has no other option but either free agency or just PBC, bro. Bob Arum has no fights for him. No fights. At 147 or at 154, Al Heyman has those divisions on lock. Yeah, see, Manny was a fool though. Northwest Fly Zone. Manny be making all kinds of. He still be doing bad business. He just Manny though. He gets away with it. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't even be no paradigm sports talking about blocking a fight at all. Like, well, why is your shit in order, man? Manny still be doing fucked up shit. He said Bud will have problems. Bud will beat the Shadow Porter. The Bud Porter fight will look like the De'Aaron John / Felix Diaz fight. He's gonna beat the Shadow Porter. Porter might do good early, but once Crawford gets that, man, he's gonna beat the shit out of Sean. Sean gonna be running in and shit, smothering his work. Bud gonna beat the shit out of him, man. Bud gonna beat the shit out of him. He gonna stop Sean Porter. That's what I was saying, and I stand on that. Bud will be the first guy to stop Sean if they fall, because that's what Terence Crawford do. He stops you. What? Salute to my man YSM Sports Media in the building. He says Tyson Fury visited an exotic car dealership today. Wow. Y'all go subscribe to my man YSM Sports Media, the media man of Philadelphia. Oh my goodness, bro. I mean, I don't want to really get on a Tyson Fury shit in this video or this live because I gotta wait till that story unfold more. Tyson Fury's a fucking piece of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Exotic car. Okay, but you got COVID though. All right, I'm gonna check my inbox, bro. I'm gonna check it. Light up says the way Arn was pulling Crawford, I was, man, hell no, bro. He need to move on. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like I said, man, I'm pretty confident based off what I heard last night that that's the case. That they are out of there. They didn't like that disrespect. They did not like that shit. You know what I'm saying? They did not like it. But what they gonna do? Come out here acting a fool? Whoa. Well, that's not them. You know what I'm saying? No, they didn't like that shit, bro. Believe that. They didn't like that shit. Salute to my man. They know. He says salute. Al won't allow them to open the door if he's a free agent, not signed to PBC. Man. I don't know. Let me ask you guys this. Will it be bad for business if Al don't let Bud in? Let's think about it. He's adding another top guy to the already stacked welterweight division. I mean, he has that shit on lock. And then he's adding one of the best fighters in the world to his stable. It'll be bad business for him not to let Crawford into the house to play. Bad business. Because how many more times can Sean Porter and Keith Thurman fight each other? Shit? You got to throw Crawford up in there. You have to. Tyson Fury ain't got no COVID, bro. Listen what happened. Tyson Fury was getting whooped on in sparring. Okay? F.A. Ajiba put him down. They thought they can continue on with the sparring. And Big Baby Anderson finished him the fuck off. That's what happened. That's why you're seeing his face beat up. And that's why this fight is postponed, because Tyson Fury ain't ready. And he likely don't got it no more. Deontay Wilder's a fucking monster. And he ain't prepared to get in there with that. Period. No tricks, no gloves, no, the spotlight is on. That's what happened. COVID is a good smoke screen. Light Up says, I believe PBC is paying all the bigger YouTube channels to the great Bud. Man, bro. I mean, yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it'd be easier. I think we'll see if the bigger channels wasn't so one-sided. You know what I'm saying? So one-sided. All the bigger channels is seemingly like, you know, anti-Crawford guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's going to be, you know, like, it's ridiculous. There's no bigger channels out there that's really like, you know, Crawford this. Like, hey, this is what's really going on. You know, but Fred said that he signed with Bob Arum again. But, hey, that's not what really happened. See, there's no bigger channels out there doing that. It's guys like your boy Bushido. I'm a smaller channel. So I don't got no range like the bigger channels where they push their videos up out front. That's why y'all got to hit that fucking like button. Hit the like button. He said Fury line, but it's a blessing for Wilder. Hey, the longer Fury wait is the inevitable. I really don't want to talk about Fury. I'll say that shit for another one. Because y'all don't really want to talk about that. I ain't got nothing nice to say. He says, I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised if Bud don't land with PBC. He gonna have, bro. Where he gonna go, bro? I mean, where is he gonna go? The zone don't got nothing for him. Eddie said he can't do nothing with him. He gotta go to PBC, bro. And then, hey, he probably already got something lined up. We don't know. And we really don't need to know. They need to keep it hush. But we can speculate. He probably already got something lined up. He probably talked to Floyd all the time. Floyd Mayweather probably been talking to him in his whole time, texting him, telling him, hey, man, you need to come over here. Come on. We'd love to have you. Floyd do nothing but big up Bud. He's actually one of the few guys from over there on PBC that bigs up Crawford. Floyd Mayweather. But everybody else, Tim Smith and all these other guys affiliated with PBC, even when Lou DiBella was with them, they had nothing nice to say. They seemed like they didn't want him over there. But Floyd Mayweather, come on over. Floyd running shit over there. So, yeah, he wants Bud. So, it'd be bad business if Al Heyman didn't let Crawford in. Because how many times Sean Porter and Errol Spence go fight? Is Errol Spence going to fight Keith Thurman? You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence talking about moving up in weight. So, he'll be a murderer's row then, but I don't know. I think he needs to see Crawford. He says PBC is shiesty and trying to monopolize the sport. Maybe it's get back from PBC though. Maybe PBC wouldn't do what they're doing if they didn't try to sue them early on when they was trying to get into the game, bro. So we do gotta kind of look at that, like, man, y'all tried to do us in and shit, and now y'all want in on it. You know what I'm saying? So you do gotta kind of look at it that way. And it's just unfortunate that Terence Crawford is a guy that got discovered by Top Rank, and we know the story with that. You said maybe he'd do a partnership with TMT. He needs to do something, bro. Maybe that'd be a good idea, though. You know what I'm saying? But then he got his own little brand. But then you can do the partnership deal. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, free agency would be a good option so you have that flexibility. You don't want to be locked in unless you're locked into a fight deal where it's guaranteed to be Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Ugas. You know what I'm saying? Unless you guarantee those fights, then free agency would be the best bet. That seemed to be an option for a lot of guys. I mean, Devin Haney's a floating free agent now. Mike Garcia, Regis Program. I think he's signed with PBC now, but that's where he needs to be at anyway. You know what I'm saying? If he wants some action, because he probably gonna be moving up to 147 soon. Hey, that was fake, bro. Robert Navarro, salute. Regis talking about broken promises. No, I don't. The interview that I heard, he did not say that at all, bro. He did not say that at all. He did not say that. He did not. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my man D Luckett in the building with the $20 super chat. Wow. He says Bud will come out on top. If the PBC doesn't bring Bud in, they never wanted to fight. Plus, with this being the biggest fight in boxing, if it doesn't happen, that will tell us everything we already know. Salute to my man D Luckett in the building with the $20 super chat. Appreciate it, bro. Man, I mean, facts though. You know what I'm saying? I think he will come out on top. You know what I'm saying? He just got to be patient. He got to deal with the shit. The Pacquiao fight falling through was a critical blow. The politics has been beating the shit out of Bud Crawford. Nobody in the ring can beat him, but the politics is beating him. His own promoter beating him. You know what I'm saying? The politics of boxing is beating him. The fans is beating him. But he gonna come out on top. Watch. Salute to my man D Luckett. WWL president put out a tweet when PBC started announcing. WWL said, yeah, I remember they tried to not recognize the WBO and shit. Bro, remember all this shit? Did we not forget that they tried not to recognize that belt, tried to see if that would have worked. Bro, they did not want to fight, man. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I gotta go, you guys. My question is, when he comes knocking, will they run? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.